3 practical ways to win a man's heart. This is what I want to cover today. I know it sounds exciting, right? Welcome back, and I'm Pujita Singh, a certified life coach, NLP coach, and an author. The reason why I wanted to cover this topic is because some of the viewers wrote to me stating that I really want to know your perspective of how to win a man's heart, or maybe my boyfriend, or maybe my dad, or maybe my brother. It could be anybody, right? So, how do you win a man's heart? It's very simple, and there are 3 very important and deep ones. If you do it in your life, it's gonna change so much more. Number one, the first thing is, when any man in your life, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your boyfriend, or anybody, any special someone, if they do something for you, acknowledge that, right? What do I mean by acknowledge? Appreciate for the efforts they are putting in for you, right? When you start appreciating that person starts feeling even more to do a lot more than what he is doing. A lot of times we just feel that, okay, he's just doing because anyways he has to do it. I'm doing so much, why not he does it for me? But men likes appreciation. Okay, so the first thing is, appreciate him for the efforts he's putting. Appreciate every small thing that he's doing for you, whether it's mopping the floor, whether it's cleaning, whether it's dusting, any work, any help and support. When he extends to you as a support, acknowledge and appreciate. Don't say that, oh, you know what, I do it daily, so what, you're doing it today just for one day, it doesn't really matter. No, for men, they are looking for appreciation. That's the biggest thing for a man or for a guy. Number two, whenever a guy talks to you about his work, that is very, very close to his heart. Okay, listen to me carefully. When a guy talks to you about his work, that's very close to his heart. That is where you win his attention. That is where he starts loving you more. So, next time when your special someone talks to you about his work, pay close attention, right? Undivided attention to him. So much that you in fact have a proper conversation when he's sharing about his work. Because unfortunately, in society, men are conditioned that they are doing really well in life if they are doing great with work, great with finances, if they are the men of life where they are running the family. This is how society has conditioned the men in our life, right? So that's the second important thing. And the third important thing is, let the guy be vulnerable with you. What do I mean by that? If he is getting emotional, or if he is trying to share something, allow him to be him, right? As a society, we are always conditioned that men should not cry. But you know what? Scientifically, it's proven that men are more emotional than women. But unfortunately, the men are conditioned in a way that they don't open up, they don't cry, they suppress their emotion so much that they believe that only women are supposed to share what they feel. Women can cry, but men cannot cry. No, it's absolutely wrong. When a guy is trying to be vulnerable with you, he is loving you the most. That's why he is being himself with you. So, next time when a guy talks to you about his work, don't think that he's boring. That's his inner him. That's how men are conditioned as a being in this society. I will of course talk about similar video for a woman, how to win a woman's heart, but for this time it's about men, right? So very clearly, whenever they do something for you, appreciate them. Whenever they give you attention, appreciate them. Whenever they are working for you, appreciate them, right? And Of course, you have to be genuine in what you're doing, right? It can't be fake. And number two is whenever he's sharing about his work issues, don't sound boring to him. Give him a listening ear. Talk to him, have a conversation, understand what is his challenge. When he shares all of his work issues, he actually feels so good about it. Allow him to do that, allow him to be that being with you. And lastly, is especially when men are being open, emotional, don't tag them that, you know what, you're getting too emotional, this is not how you should be. Don't stop them, don't restrict them. Allow them to open up, allow them to share with you, allow them to be what they are. Don't tag them. The moment you tag them, remember, they will never ever they are going to be open with you in the future, because once men ego hurts, they never open up, and they will also feel unsafe to share with you. All right. So I hope these three things you found it useful and you're going to implement this in your life. Trust me, I have shared this with a couple of people who reached out to me for my advice, and their life has changed since then. The labels that they had in their head, the thoughts that they had about their boyfriend or their life partner or about their husband has changed totally. Today, when they acknowledge him, today, when they appreciate him, today, when they give him listening ear, they allow him to be vulnerable, the life is so much more peaceful, fun, and much more loving. I hope you will be able to implement at least one of these, if not all, and try and do it slowly. I know initially the response would be, what's wrong with you? Why did you change suddenly? Is everything alright? You're not sounding normal to me, and so much more. But allow that to happen. Make this as a practice, make this as a habit, and they will come back closer to you, and they will confide in you. They will, in fact, feel comfortable sharing with you, and I will not be surprised if they become your best friend for life. So, with that, thank you so much for listening to me patiently. I request you to subscribe and like my video if you like my work and content. Share with people whom you think they need this to know or to hear this information today. And keep listening to me. Thank you so much for giving me all the time, attention. Love you loads. Bye bye.